Okay, you guys, so I'm doing this quick video because I've been getting a lot of downloads about like pissing. Pardon my language, okay? But some of you guys, you may be potty training your child. I'm just gonna share some, advice and insight, okay? Don't don't make the child, if the child does, urinate on themselves, don't yell at them. Don't yell at a child if they urinate on themselves. And this is something I learned as a teacher because I had to assist with the potty training, so I was in a controlled environment, so I couldn't yell or raise my voice or be nasty to the child or use disparaging remarks. And so I hold that energy with my own child. Because if you yell at the child, the purpose is to assist with controlling the bladder, not making them nervous while trying to hold it at the same time. So, I would advise you to like really create a schedule. Do it like every 3 hours. And just have them sit on the potty. If it's a girl, have them sit on the potty. I'm serious. If you have a girl, okay? Because that's the energy I'm feeling. Now, I know with boys, single mothers, they do the Cheerio thing. But, I can't really, I'm not an expert at raising a little boy as a single mother. But you need to put the child on a schedule, okay? And they need to develop a relationship with the bathroom, with the toilet, Sometimes my daughter would just sit there for 30 minutes. True story. I'd leave the door open. Sometimes I would just sit with her right there by the tub. I'm being very honest, because the goal is, there's milestones. So my daughter was potty trained by the age of 3. So when we got on the plane to South Africa, I was ecstatic. And you have to make it an experience for them, Because, like, my daughter went through a stage where she just didn't want to flush. She was scared of the flusher. Like, I don't know why. She just didn't want them bad boys to go down. I'm like, don't save the turd. Let them go. I'm telling you, like, the sound bothered her, So you got to be, you got to really kind of, like, observe like why they don't want it. Sometimes they don't want to go or they're hesitant. And like my daughter, actually, I noticed like in certain hotel rooms, she doesn't like the sound of the flusher. Like the one spot when we go to a luxurious one, she loves the button. She doesn't like the actual push down component. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. I'm like looking at her getting frustrated. We were in a nice like 4.5-star hotel and she was pushing the button all the time. I was like, stop. Then we get to the motel. She was like, I can't deal with this. Yes, she went like straight up bougie on me. Like, I can't do this. Like crying, screaming out of the bathroom, running out of the bathroom. Like, I can't, mommy. And because she does, it's like all of a sudden she got to use a muscle now to push it down. You know what I'm saying? Kids are quirky like adults. True story. Like even aesthetically, she's like, what is this? You bring this to me, Mom? What happened? I thought we were having waffles, So, like me personally, I worked with kids before I had a child. So that was a benefit for me because I had to be patient in a controlled environment, and I had to be cognizant of how I communicate. Yeah, I use swear words, Yeah, my daughter's dropped a few on occasion, but, I don't speak like that daily, so I'm cognizant of that. So I correct that, I do my best to flush that out. But nonetheless, if she spills something on the floor, I honestly do not yell at my daughter if she like spills something. Like if something's spilled, I'm just like, it's a liquid, it's gonna happen, I understand sometimes with food, I'm not gonna lie. It's food, okay? All right, but don't bark at the child. There's certain things you don't need to get your panties in a twist. Hi, hey, honey bunchy. Hi, honey. Yeah, you don't need to get your panties in a twist about that. Seriously. And the more you work on it, especially with the potty training, the faster it develops, and then they're okay with it. You know what I mean? They, get to the point where they can do, all you got to do is just help them with the buttons. You know what I mean? With the snaps on the pants, and then they can take it from there. They need to learn the muscles, pull them bad boys up. You know what I'm saying? They need to learn how to fix themselves too. Seriously. So, if they're gonna pee on themselves, if it happens, just always, like, I always kept like extra outfits. Like when I used to go out with my daughter, I would keep like 2, maybe 3 outfits in the bag, because even in the process of all of that, she still wants to style. She's still styling in her mind. Like literally, we've had arguments where she wants to change the shirt, and I'm thinking to myself, girl, I'm just trying to get you clean and sanitized here. But she's worried about the fashion. So I just go along with it. The madness of it all. It's the beautiful headache, ladies and gentlemen. It's the beautiful headache. So yeah, I just keep that with me, and it gets to a point where, like, see, if you clean them up quickly, what it does, it creates like a consciousness in their mind that, that's not a clean feeling. So they don't like the feeling of actually being wet, because you're enforcing that, like, oh no, we can't have that. We need to clean up immediately, darling. No. What would the neighbors think? So you got to kind of reinforce that, like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm sorry that happened, but we're going to fix this immediately. I need you to work with me. Okay. Communicate. You got to let them know that that's not how we roll, but we're going to fix that real quickly. And then you got to tell them that is yucky. Let them know. Oh, no. Did you see that, player? No, we can't have that. You got to let them know. You got to show them that it's yucky. They got to look at it like it's yucky with you. You guys both got to be looking at the situation like this is yucky. Okay. You got to get them involved in this. Let them have an opinion too. You be like, did you see this? And they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, don't you think it's yucky? Yes. Okay, then we agree. Don't do it. True story. So the more you reinforce that, and you readily prepared, the faster the process will go. And they actually get disgusted by it. Like I've worked with kids they are like germaphobes. Like I've met kids like that, like my daughter, like I have to have the wipes. She wants the sanitizing thing. Like, you know how many sanitizer bottles I go through? It's ridiculous. And this is the same child that will walk around with a t-shirt with ice cream dripped all over it and have the audacity to ask me for wipes. Can you believe that? But yeah, just be patient with, don't embarrass them. Don't embarrass them, and make it fun when you buy them some underwear. Okay, seriously, let them feel grown in the process. Okay, I gotta go. You know how it is. Bye.